everyone, my name is Zuhaib Khan. I am from class 7C. Today I am going to present my science model, the crystal radio. First of all, why I choose this project? Many students make solar project, water dispensers, rain sensors and many more. But I wanted to make something different and scientific, something that shows how communication started before the modern technology. That's why I chose a crystal radio that can work without any battery or electricity. Now, the question is, what is a crystal radio? A crystal radio is a very simple radio receiver. It receives AM radio signals only by using the energy of radio waves that travel in the air. It works without a battery because radio waves themselves power the sound. Materials I use: a copper wire coil that concludes a primary coil and a secondary coil. And I have taken use a copper wire for antenna and a clip for ground connection, and germanium diode and a 3.5 mm audio jack. These parts together make a circuit that can catch or hear signals. How it works? Radio stations send invisible waves into the atmosphere. My antenna catches those waves and the coil helps to select one radio station. The diode changes that radio waves into audio signal. The speaker changes that waves into audio, and so we can hear the voice. All this happens without any power supply. What's science behind it? This is based on the principle of electromagnetic waves and resonance. It also shows how a diode allows current to flow in one direction. These same principles are in modern phones, radios, and even Wi-Fi. What experts says, according to MIT, crystal detectors like this were among the first electronic devices used for radio communication. Even Stanford studies how our radio waves travel through the atmosphere. So, my project is connected to real-life scientific research around the world and continues the ideas of great inventors like Nikola Tesla. Benefits of the project: it works without a battery or electricity, so it's eco-friendly, and it is useful in emergencies and help us to understand radio communication. Low cost and easy build with common materials. Now, why it's important today? In today's world of artificial intelligence, smartphone, YouTube, it reminds us how communication started with simple ideas and scientific curiosity. It connects old science with new technology. Now, let's take a real life example. Imagine a small village in mountains where there is no electricity and no mobile phones and anything. People cannot easily use phones, TVs to get news. In such places, a crystal radio can still work. It doesn't need a power supply or a battery. It just uses energy from radio waves. So people can connect a long wire as an antenna to listen weather reports using a simple crystal radio set. This shows how science can help even without modern technology. Just like my project proves, sound can travel through invisible waves and reach faraway places without any electricity or wires. In this project, I've learned that even without electricity, we can listen to radio sound only by using the energy from the radio waves. It is full of science and simple. As my favorite scientist Nikola Tesla once said, everything vibrates and everything is the light. Thank you so much for listening.